Hello, hello, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Meredith Edwards, and I love offering spiritual principles for creative purposes in practical ways. And today we are going to talk about, and I'm going to reveal my step one of my three-part creative process. So I have this three-part creative process that I have been using for a long time now. And I'm a film director and writer, and I've been directing, producing, creating art projects for well over a decade. But I also use this process not just in my career as an artist, but also in my day-to-day life, because we are creating every day. Our lives are our most masterful creations, right? We wake up every day and ultimately we have a choice how we want to create our lives. We might think we're stuck, but that's an illusion. So you can really implement this three-step creative process if you're a human being. So I noted earlier in my post today that I finally finished a pilot for a television show that I have had stirring in me for well over a year. And I would think about it, dream about it, write about it, journal about it. I have pieces of this all over the place in my computer, in my phone, in journals and notebooks. But I had yet to really sit down and put words to the page in the screenplay format, which is like the step. And when I finally sat down to do it last week, it took me 2 days to complete, which was pretty amazing. But when I was reflecting on that, I thought, well, it makes sense because I was so inspired by this story. It had been living with me and I was so inspired by it, so inspired in spirit, connected to something that is greater than me, that is bigger than me. I was so inspired by it that it just kind of came out, like you're in the creative flow or the vortex. That's what happened. And that's what happens when you are inspired by something. And so that is why step one of my creative process is and always will be dream it up. Step one, dream it up. Dream it up. I'm actually going to post this. And then I'm going to pin it so that you don't forget it. If I can pin it, let's see. Dream it up. Pin comment. Dream it up. And so that's the inspiration that's going to fuel the rest of the process and the rest of the project, whatever it is. So whether you are creating a new habit or cultivating a new relationship or a new job or a creative project of any kind, in order to see it through, in order for it to manifest, to create itself in a conscious way, so I'm all about conscious creativity, that is creating from a place of your own inner wisdom and truth and connectivity and inspiration from your core, your truth, from your creative purpose. I believe we were all meant to create consciously, that we all have a creative purpose here on earth. Otherwise we wouldn't be here. I deeply, truly, madly believe that. That you are creating from a place of truth, and that is what is going to fuel you for the rest of it. And if you don't have that, you don't have it. And so that's why it's number one. Step number one, dream it up. So this is allowing yourself to imagine, to dream, to be free in your creative ideas, to be limitless. How many times do you have a creative idea and as soon as you have it, that inner critic, that inner voice is like, nope, can't do that. Who are you to do that? You don't have enough money for that. Your job's not gonna make you do that. You have 2 kids, you can't do that. Right? And so we immediately like, oh, that's not gonna work because I don't have this, and this. No. That's why step one is to be limitless, to allow yourself to fully dive into the highest possible creative vision that you have for whatever this is. To allow yourself that. And yes, there are more parts of the process. There's part 2 and part 3, but today we're talking about part 1. And so I wanted to offer you like always, I want to take you on a little mini creative journey so that you can actually integrate this for yourself, so that you can actually put it to use. Because I'm sure that you also have something that is creatively calling you. In fact, I know you do. So I invite you to take a moment to just be with me now. Wherever you are in the world, just allow yourself this little mini creative exploration to close your eyes and give yourself some sacred space to go inward. To go into our internal guidance system, to tune into our inner compass, our truth. Because so often we're looking outward. We're looking at what we're supposed to be doing, what I always thought I wanted to do, what I wanted to do when I was 10, what my mom wants me to do, what my partner wants me to do, what the media tells me I have to do, what my boss wants me to do. No, now let's just take a moment to go in, to tune into what do you want, you, capital U, want. We have just entered, if you're watching this live right now, we have just entered, like 2 hours ago, we have just entered Pisces season. The sun is in Pisces. The sun, the master creator of light, right, is in Pisces, and Pisces is the dreamer. Pisces is the artist. Pisces loves to imagine, to dream it up. This first step to Pisces is like, oh yeah, this is my home. So use it. Use the sun where it belongs right now to help you. So allow yourself to just take a few deep breaths. Refrain from any need to edit or to control, because your creativity cannot be controlled, and this step is all about not controlling it, about allowing yourself to receive it. So what are you creating? What do you want to create? If you are the artist of your life, which you are, what are you creating? And so maybe this is something that has to do with the relationship with yourself on a mental plane, or a spiritual plane, or a physical plane, or actual space, your home. Maybe this is a relationship that you want to create, cultivate, manifest. Another depth of a relationship, something in your family or your community. Maybe this is a career that you're creating, a new career path, a new career change, or a new project, a new creative project, whatever it is. But allow yourself to go there if all was possible. If there were no limits, if that inner critic was sleeping, sleep. And you have full capacity, full range to imagine whatever it is that you want to create for your life, the highest possible creative manifestation of your life. What is it? And just allow yourself to go there. So really see yourself. See yourself in this masterful life that you've created, exactly how you want to create it. How are you showing up? Who are you with? What does it look like, smell like, sound like? How do you feel? Where are you? What are you doing? What are you giving? And what are you receiving? Just allow yourself to dream. Dream it up. And if you have any kind of limitation that comes on it, or I can't do this because of this, say, nope, that's not for now, and just allow that thought. It's just a thought. That's all it is. You can have a new thought. And so allow a new thought to come in. Go back to that dream. Back to that wish. Back to that calling. And we take some space here in the quiet and in the breath so that we can hear the calling. So that we can hear our inner voice. Maybe it's whispering. Maybe it's roaring. But just allow yourself to hear your creative call. What are you creating? What are you making? What are you doing? And how does it make you feel? Where does it take you? We'll just have a few more quiet breaths here to dream it up. Together here, let's take a closing breath just for now. Breathe in and out. So one of the best ways to dream it up, as I said, is to get quiet. So that you can hear yourself, so that you can listen to yourself. And so I invite you to take a few moments now to reflect on this. No need to go past this step of just dreaming. So stay in the dreaming and just allow yourself to reflect on it, to get in there, and to maybe you might want to write in your journal now, or draw, or just takes a few moments to tune into what that dream was, what came up for you. Maybe you're not done dreaming yet. Keep going, keep going. Listen to music. That is a beautiful way to dream, and it always helps me so much. I am only able to write, not only able, but most inspired to write when I am writing to music, or when I am even just taking a break to listen to music and get re-inspired. It just like changes everything. Music is like a language of our emotions, and our emotions have messages for us creatively. It's that second chakra, which is water, which is our emotions and our home of creativity. It's all connected. It all makes sense. And if you want to go a little deeper, I am offering my heart chakra cleanse, which is a 28-minute long guided meditation into your heart, that center vortex. of love and deep wisdom, compassion. And so there's definitely some inspiration there. If you're still in that place where you want a little bit more quiet time, go do that now. It's in the link in my bio. Heart Chakra Cleanse. It's free. You just put your email in and I'll send it. It'll send straight to your inbox. So dream it up. Dream it up this week. Next week we will meet same time, Monday, 5 p.m. Pacific, for part 2 of my creative process. Thanks for joining me. Bye.